Question number 31. Can anyone have any kind of relationship with Qadianis based on necessity? The simple answer is that no ethical, economic, social, political, or human relationship can be established with Qadianis. Another answer is that if you were asked whether you would have any relationship with someone who insulted your parents, who you have any hatred towards, would you find a way to establish a relationship with that person? Certainly, you would respond with a clear no. If someone is an enemy of your mother, family, dignity, wealth, or life, would you be willing to have any relationship with them? Certainly not. So, the issue here is not about our parents, siblings, wives, children, race, or tribe, but it is a matter concerning the dignity and honor of our Prophet Muhammad, the last prophet, and his reputation. So, how can we establish any relationship here? How can we compromise here? There is no room for any compromise, any solution, or any middle ground to establish a relationship with Qadianis. They are the enemies of our Prophet ﷺ, and they commit blasphemy about him. Sometimes, if such thoughts arise in your mind, you should propose a simple comparison to yourself. Would I be willing to establish a relationship with someone who is an enemy of my parents, who insults them, or am I willing to find a way to have a relationship with someone I resent? Certainly not. So there is no room here as well. This is a matter of religious honor. Question number 32. What should be done if there is an Qadiani colleague or boss in an office? There are two possible answers to this question. One simple answer is to change job. However, a better approach is to take the following steps. If you find yourself in an office where Qadianis are present, the first thing you should do is to educate yourself about the concept of the finality of prophethood. Understand the issues related to the finality of prophethood and gather evidence and knowledge about it. If you leave your job, there will be no one left who is aware of the issue of Qadianiyat, and the faith of other Muslims will be at risk, as they might not recognize the signs of the deception. So the best thing to do is to first understand the issue and educate yourself about the finality of prophethood. In your office, there are many Muslims who are not well versed in these matters, and they are unaware of the sedition fitna of Qadianiyat. Therefore, you should begin counseling and guiding your colleagues, department members, and anyone connected to you on the issues of the finality of prophethood. Organize discussions, seminars, or presentations to inform and educate others. By doing so, you can preserve your own faith as well as the faith of other fellow Muslims at work. With the help of Allah, you will have a strong hope that the problem of Qadianiyat will either be eliminated or that he or she will become cautious and reluctant to engage in any suspicious activity. This is the most effective and best way. And when you are working there and a Qadiani is your boss, then you have to interact with him or her. So it is not in your control because whatever work he or she instructs, you will have to do it. Don't let him or her know that you know that he or she is an Qadiani. Don't let him or her know that you are keeping an eye on him or her, or you are doing the work with the awareness of the belief of finality of prophethood. Try to hide as long as you can. Qadiani hide their true identities. For years, despite having a relationship with Muslims, they do not let Muslims know that they are Qadianis. So, can't we hide ourselves from them? Do we necessarily have to publicize that we are working against Qadianiyat? Question number 33. Can medical treatment be sought from a Qadiani doctor, or can a Qadiani patient be treated by a Muslim doctor? This question can be divided into two parts. The first part is whether one can seek treatment from an Qadiani doctor. The answer to this is that it is not advisable to seek medical treatment from them. This is because treatment should not be sought out from Qadiani doctors, as they belong to a community that is not only outside the folds of Islam but also are the deniers of the finality of prophethood as well. Asking such a question is unnecessary, and it is important to maintain the principle of not seeking treatment from Qadiani doctor. The second part of the question is about what to do if you are a doctor and a patient who is in Qadiani comes to you for treatment. In this case, there are two possible answers. The first simple answer is not to provide treatment at all. The better answer is that if you are a doctor, you should take the opportunity to learn about the concept of finality of prophethood and engage with that Qadiani patient while discussing the said topic. You can give the patient the message of Islam, help him or her understand Islamic principles and beliefs, and guide them towards becoming a Muslim. This way, you can use this opportunity to build a meaningful relationship with that Qadiani patient and bring him or her closer to Islam. However, before doing so, you should learn how to effectively convey the message of Islam, how to give the invitation to Islam, and how to counter response from Qadianis. If you have an Qadiani patient coming to you for medical treatment, it's a valuable opportunity to explain to him or to her the message of Islam and the accurate concept of finality of prophethood. If that is your intention, it is acceptable. But if it's not, you should not treat them. Providing medical treatment to them without the intention of giving the invitation to Islam may be interpreted as indirectly benefiting the Qadiani's cause. Therefore, you should have a clear intention when dealing with such patients. In the first case, it is permissible and it is a straightforward matter. Question number 34. If an advance payment has been received from Qadianis to complete some work, would this work be completed or not? Return the money and inform them of the reason for not completing the work. Question number 35. If there is no store nearby owned by a Muslim, can shopping be done from an Qadiani store even if his or her prices are cheaper? If there is no halal meat shop nearby, can pork be purchased only because it is available and it's being sold at a lower price? Certainly not. In the same way, no type of transactions can be made in any way with a Qadiani store owner. If there are difficulties, they can be managed and solutions can be sought out for the problems. For the sake of our Iman, even we have to pay higher prices for things from a store owned by a Muslim is not a huge loss to us. Question number 36. If Ahmadis are partners in our business and complete separation from the business is not possible, what should be done? Contact the Dawat Islam department and ask for their assistance regarding this issue.